Welcome to our Green Acres. I'm Teresa. Today's video is going to be several projects. I'm going to do a trash to treasure. I'm also going to use a free printable and show y'all a thrift flip. And I'm going to give y'all lots more pumpkin inspiration. So appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope y'all get some inspiration. Hope you enjoy the video. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it at Our Green Acres Home Decor and DIY Inspirations. Also, go over and follow me on Instagram. The first project we're going to work on is going to be a Dollar Tree pillow pumpkin. And I purchased this pillow maybe last year. And I love all the velvet pumpkins they have out this year. So I was looking through the things that I have at home, seeing what I have that I could make a velvet pumpkin. Well, I run across this pillow I bought at Dollar Tree. So I decided to try to make recover a pumpkin with it. So basically you want to cut the top off, and you're also going to want to take the stuffing out, and then you're going to want to cut across the bottom, and you're going to have like a sleeve. And once you get the sleeve made, then you're just going to slip it over your pumpkin. Now I'm using one of those bright orange carvable pumpkins that's been so popular. And I had it left over from last year. I'm repurposing it, and I'd already painted it. But you could also use our toilet paper spool method also. And if you haven't watched my video on how to make a pumpkin out of a toilet paper spool, I'll leave a link to it below. But basically you just want to start gathering it in each of the holes in the bottom and the top, and you want to get it as tight as you can. And then once you do that, you want to start working with the hello and just kind of get it smoothed out to where you can read it good and it looks good on the front. And I secured mine a little bit in the bottom with some hot glue, because the holes, since I'd already repurposed this pumpkin, the holes were a little bit bigger, so my fabric was coming out. So I just secured it with a little bit of hot glue. And it's that easy to use that little pillow and cover one of those pumpkins. Now I'm going to give you more inspiration on things that we can use for stems. And this is just a glass doorknob. But I'm going to give you some other ideas of things that you can use. Also, you can use lamp finials. You could actually get a little Dollar Tree candlestick, little glass candlestick, and you could actually turn it upside down or place it on the top of your pumpkin. And I'll show you in the staging a little glass candlestick that I have. And, just different ways that we can use stems and get creative. Okay, other ideas for stems is going to be those straw filler balls that are so popular at Dollar Tree. And I did several videos on things that I made out of these, and I still have some of these. I'd bought a bunch of them. So I'm just going to use some of that twine that I purchased off of Amazon, and I will have a link for it below. The last time I linked it, though, it was unavailable, but I will check on it and see what is available to give y'all some options. But I'm just stringing those on, and you string on as many as you need to make your stem the desired length that you want. And so I'm just kind of measuring out to make sure I have enough on there. And of course, with that twine, it's got wire in it, so it's going to be bendable. So you can bend your stem around, however you want to. And I just tied little knots at the end to hold them on each end. And then I just add a little bit of hot glue, and then I just trimmed it off. Now the bottom one, I just wove it through the little ball, and then I just trimmed it off. And once you get it the way you want it, I just secured it with some hot glue down in the, the top of the pumpkin, and I added a little ribbon. So the second idea that I had to make stems is just get some wood beads. Now these round wood beads, the first ones I showed you, I think work the best, but I did not have any of those on hand, so I'm using what I have. And these are a little bit type of a longer bead, but they were already this natural color, so I'm going to leave them the natural color. But you could also stain them, you could paint them, you know, whatever color you want your stem to be. And I just strung on as many as I needed to make my stem the desired length. And then I'm tying these in a knot on the ends the same way I did the straw filler balls. And once I get them, you know, tied and secured on the ends, then I'll just clip the ends off. And I'm going to show you 2 ways you can use this little beaded stem. You can, you know, leave it long like this and bend it. And then I'm going to show you again just another option for it. I folded it in half and I added some hot glue and I kind of made it, I looped it. So you can see right here another option of how you can use the beads to make a cute little pumpkin stem. Okay, the next project is going to be a trash to treasure. I got this little dish, or I don't know, I think my neighbor had plants in it, but they had it in a trash pile. And so I got it and cleaned it up, but you could use, you know, a casserole dish or, you know, some kind of little planter dish like this one. Maybe you can get one at the thrift store, you may have one. And then I got this free printable from Pine and Prospect Home. And if you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, go over and check her channel out. I will also leave a link to her video where she offers this free printable, but she actually painted this. So I loved it. I love the colors of it, and I love how primitive the pumpkins are. So I printed it out and I just cut around most of the paper. I cut off, that way it will fit down onto my dish, and then, you know, you won't see as much paper. So I'm just using some Mod Podge on the back, and then I'm going to center it onto the dish, place it on there, and then I'm just going to add more Mod Podge on the top of it, and then I'm just going to kind of work it down into those little grooves that's on my dish, just to make it look like it was made onto the dish. Now I'm just taking a little damp paper towel and I'm just wiping around it just to get as much Mod Podge off of the dish as I can. Hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you are, please hit that like button. It really helps out our channel. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, the last project's going to be a thrift flip. And I don't know if you watched my last thrift haul, but I purchased this little palette. I don't know, it's like a palette board, and it was brand new with tags on it, and I'm not sure where this was purchased. I know Walmart has a section of some of this top stuff, and I will also look on Amazon and try to give y'all a link if I can find it on Amazon for this piece. But I think I paid $2 for it, and I just couldn't pass it up. So I got a stencil set off of Amazon, and it has all fall stencils in it, and I will link those stencils down below in my description box. But I'm just going to take some linen white chalk paint, and I'm going to use the Gather stencil that was in the pack. And of course, you know, I kind of measured as best I could. One of my viewers asked the other day if I measure or if I eyeball my stencils. A little bit of both. I just try to get them on there the best I can, you know, as centered as best I can. But I'm just going to go over it with the chalk paint with a stencil brush that I purchased from Dollar General. And this is how it turned out. This is a very easy project. But I think this is so pretty, and this, you know, could be through fall, and you can use this at Thanksgiving also. And I've got an upcoming video that I'm going to be doing some more stencils and doing a lot of scrap wood type projects. So I'll show y'all some more ideas of things we can do with the stencil pack. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we'd love for you to. And also, if you know someone that would enjoy this video, please share it with your friends and family. And until the next video, I hope y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching, y'all.